was so easy last time. And this time I will read just a list of very helpful freeing truths that are very good reminders for myself. Maybe, and probably good reminders for you as well. I don't have my headphones on this time, but I hope that's not a problem. Yeah, that was probably too loud. Sorry for that. I'm probably not gonna edit that out. Okay. The first truth is our truths. His commandments are not burdensome. This is from 1 John 3 something. And he doesn't give me burdens that are heavy. This is from Matthew 11 and 28. Actually 30, I think. The second truth is that God does not give me fear, but he gives me peace and joy, and the spirit of adoption. And that is from Romans 8:15. I don't have any triggers, so I'm just gonna use this book. Then the next one is I died to the law so that I could bear fruit to God. This is wonderful. This basically means that I get to live in receiving and flowing instead of fearing and striving. So again, there's no heavy yoke, but it's supposed to be light and easy. It comes from the Spirit and not from our own effort. And for me, the easiest thing seems to be to stop thinking and trying to figure out how to live the Christian life and start enjoying Jesus and simply believing what he says about me, resting and seeing what happens, seeing what comes naturally out of joy. The next one is next one is Jesus is the head, so I don't have to figure it out. He's my shepherd. So this is again for overthinking, a freedom from overthinking, because Jesus is the one giving the orders, and he's the wonderful counselor. He's the planner, so I don't have to, again, I don't have to strive in the flesh. I don't have to be so much in my head. The next one is, I have authority over the enemy and my own mind. I am free from the power of darkness, delivered from the power of darkness. This is a big one that I haven't learned that much yet, but I am learning. First, how to take authority over my mind and believe that I truly have so much more authority in Christ than I have realized. That's a very freeing truth. The next is, I can learn to be content in everything. This is from Philippians, I think, but I'm not sure where. And the next is bound to the last one. He is the desire of my heart and everything I need. He fulfills my deepest desires. So, which means basically that I'm free from trying to fulfill my desires in other wells that will always run dry. And yeah, I forgot. And then the last truth is, when I receive for myself, I receive for others too. So I don't have to be focused on trying to fix the world or trying to help others, but I can be focused on receiving from God, and then God will shine through me. So there's a lot of freedom in Christ and in these Bible verses, and these are only a couple of thoughts that I've picked up from verses. There's like all kinds of, it's like everything is covered. Freedom from works, freedom from striving, freedom from a guilty conscience, freedom from insecurity, freedom from overthinking, emotional freedom, and freedom from trying to get your desires fulfilled in the world. And another that I could add is the freedom from trying to earn your value, freedom from trying to people please, because instead we already know that in Christ God is already pleased with us, and when we understand how He sees us and glory for ourselves, because it's actually a heavy burden trying to, trying to live or achieve things in this life in order to get glory for myself. Even like when I do ministry, it's such a heavy burden trying to if you're for some weird reason trying to get glory for yourself or trying to feel better about yourself, that is so not meant to be. And it's so beautiful to realize that Jesus already filled that need, and he's the answer, and also he's the only one that we get to glorify. We get to cast our crowns before him, and that's also a very freeing, wonderful truth. So much freedom in him. Freedom from selfishness, freedom from sin. I didn't even mention it really here. That's something I haven't really understood yet, what it like really means in my life. But I know that that's gonna come very soon, and it's already opening up. But yeah, I hope this was helpful for you as well.